there, welcome to Hippie Happy Homeschooler. My name is Gina and I am sitting in front of my Christmas tree. It is that time. We love decorating our tree early every year. It keeps getting earlier and earlier every single year, but this year in particular because we're traveling, and so I really wanted to stare at my tree for a little bit before we leave town and enjoy it. But today my video is going to be all about Christmas picture books. I have been collecting Christmas picture books for the past several years, and I think at this point we have accumulated close to 20 something. But so in our homeschool, the way that we do it is we have these cute little shelves in our homeschool area, and I display all of the different books on those little I forget what kind of material they are. They're sort of plasticky. You can find them on Amazon, but they'll hold about 3 picture books per shelf. So I just throw a bunch of books up on every single shelf that we have, and every single day in morning time, a different child gets to choose which book they want us to read for the day. And it takes us from the beginning of December all the way through till Christmas. So it's really fun. It's a great tradition. These stories are so sweet. And like I said, I've been accumulating them over the course of a couple of years. So if this is something you decide you want to start doing yourself, don't feel like you have to order 25 books, but just slowly collect them as you see them. Some of them I have found at garage sales, some I have found at thrift stores, some I have bought on Amazon. So it's just kind of like collecting over the years, and then you have a nice little Christmas library. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and show them to you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. These are in no particular order, but the first one is Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol and The Christmas Stories. So these are 2 different books in a set, and the first one is the traditional Christmas Carol, and then this one is, I believe, his short stories. We're gonna get into this one this year. We read A Christmas Carol every year, but we have never read through these Christmas stories, so I'm really excited to start reading these this year. So there's that. Then we have this one, Christmas Day in the Morning by Pearl Buck. And these are really beautiful, all of these picture books. I just love the artwork of them. My kids love the artwork. This is a really sweet story. And so this one I got on Amazon. Night Tree by Eve Bunting, illustrated by Ted Rand. Another really precious story. A Simple Christmas on the Farm by Phyllis Alsdorf. This was another Amazon purchase. J is for Jesus by Crystal Bowman. I actually knew Crystal Bowman a couple years ago. I met her when my kids were much smaller, and she was doing a book party at a friend's house, and this was one of the ones that I purchased, and it's really sweet. It's about the candy cane and the meaning of it. It is probably geared more towards younger kids, but because we've been reading it every year since my kids were like preschoolers, they look forward to it every year. It's really sweet. An Orange for Frankie by Patricia Polacco. This is an amazing book. It's very tender. Such meaning behind this. So this one is an Amazon find. Christmas in the Big Woods, Laura Ingalls. So these are the little picture books based on the chapter book stories. So this particular story probably was found in her Long Winter book, or maybe it might have been in the Sugar Plum, or the Plum Creek one, but they make it for like smaller children, and they have a whole bunch of them. Look at all those. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of, but these are all the different stories. So these would be more for like early readers. But again, because my kids and I have been reading these for years and we really love the artwork, we still read them every year because they're just precious and it just makes it feel cozy. Here's another one, Laura Ingalls' Winter Days in the Big Woods. That one's wonderful. The Elf on the Shelf. We do the little elf tradition, even though I'm pretty sure my kids all know it's not real by this age. It's still fun to read it. Christmas in Noisy Village by Astrid Lindgren. This was a recommend from the Peaceful Press, which if you've never checked out the Peaceful Press, you should. They have some Advent guides and Christmas guides, I believe, and she always has book lists, and this was on one of them. So you can find that on Amazon. The Family Under the Bridge. This is so sweet. This is set in Paris, and it's about a homeless family. It's really sweet. The meaning behind it is wonderful, and it's not that long, but if you read it over the course of a few weeks, just like a chapter a day, your kids would love it. Great Joy by Kate DiCamillo. She is the one who wrote Because of Winn-Dixie. I'm pretty sure she wrote, did she write Tale of Despereaux? I think she did. I'm not really sure, but she's a great author. This one is called The Gift of the Magi. And I think I found this one at a thrift store, believe it or not. The Year of the Perfect Christmas Tree. So sweet. And again, this one was on Amazon. The Night Before Christmas, just one of the little cute golden books. We've had this one for a really long time. The pictures are adorable. Love these. Lassie, A Christmas Story. This was from a thrift store. The Christmas Miracle of Jonathan Toomey. Amazing. Found this on Amazon. This is, you'll recognize it, Polar Express. We love the movie. The book is sweet. My dog is sighing in the background. This is really sweet though. So there's that one. This is another Night Before Christmas, but it's kind of an older version. So we might not necessarily read, you know, 2 of these, but the kids might thumb through it. And then we have The Message of the Birds. I also have a book for moms that I think is really a great book for during this season, creating a place for people to gather in the gospel to grow. Holy Huga, I think that's how you pronounce it. But I think it's applicable during this time of year when there's more entertaining happening and people are in your home, and just the idea of hospitality. And I mean, there's more to this book than that, but I really think that this is a good book to read for moms during this time of year. So that is it. That is our stack. It's quite big since we've been accumulating over the years, but maybe you'll find something in here that strikes you as something you want to grab, and maybe you'll start the little tradition with your family. Like I said, it's really sweet. It's a great way to bond, and everybody loves sweet little picture books and pictures, and it just makes the season feel just different than the regular months of the school year. It makes it feel a little bit more special and a little bit more intentional. So there you have it. Have a great day.